Alright folks, welcome back to For Johan, the FM18 Ajax beta save. We need an improvement from last time out. That 1-0 defeat at home to Nice means our European place, our Champions League place, it hangs by an absolute thread. We followed it up with that 3-1 friendly win, although we did go behind against the Turkish side, who have Marvin Emnes. So that's where he's gone, if you were wondering. We switched the formation, we switched the system, and went with something similar to this. It was actually more of a 4-3-1-2, but it was improved. So I'm hoping we can get better result today with the two up front and Sim de Jong behind, and that's what we're going to play with. But what I want to do is just give you a bit of an overview of the staff situation as well. There's the coaching team when I arrived, it was only a few people deep, so they've actually been appointed by, I trusted my director of football. That's the man himself, the Mr. Mark Overmars. You can trust him. And Edwin van der Sar. A safe pair of hands in the director's chair. So, yeah, between those two, we've got it sorted. Spiekerman is my assistant, and otherwise it's pretty much, I think Aaron Winter might have been the only one here. Yeah, I think he was. I think it was me and Winter and the assistant in Spiekerman. The rest have all been appointed since my arrival by Mr. Overmars. So that is the staff situation. In terms of training and coaching, this is what we're looking at. So I generally just leave the assistant to assign all this and hope for the best. I'm covering a lot of training aspects, and again, hopefully this back room is going to build over time. But for now, this is what we've got. So you can see there, the team itself at the moment. We need to get the team cohesive. We need to boost our dynamics. I reckon they're going to be a big feature. I think there's going to be a lot. I mean, you can see there's some very good positives. You know, the dressing room atmosphere is good. The managerial support is still in the early stages, and it's it's going to take some time. So that's probably hurting our performances in some degree. So yeah, let's hope we can qualify out of this tie. I'll meet you pitch side in just a second. So here we go then. This is the team we've got today. It's no different than the side that lost, really, apart from Sim de Jong. It's a change of shape, but Sim de Jong replaces the wide man in Ziyech, and that's pretty much it. We obviously brought Dolberg in as well to play in a front two. So, yeah, decent, and we need to really press hard and push home this result, because Champions League football is what we want. Can we secure it? Can we recover from that disaster? I'm going to zoom right out because I need a bit of more of an overview. I don't know why that doesn't save. Maybe that's a bug as well. Well, we're through 20 minutes and we're having the better of the game. So, I mean, albeit with less possession, but we're creating chances at least. We haven't seen any. As another 10 minutes ticks by, the time is racing. Nice don't need to score. We do. So we're going to have to try and force the issue a little bit more in the second half at this rate, because nothing is happening for us. And that's the half, so all we get to see is the linesman walking off. So that's half time. A really dull game. So that's good. The team are happy with the team talk. We've been unlucky. I mean, we haven't really seen any unluckiness. Let's bring the list up. And let's see. So Dolberg's having a pretty poor game. Let's just swap them round, shall we? So let's get back to pitch view and play them. Same roles. But we'll swap them over on left and right. Maybe that'll make a difference for us. Right, come on lads. 45 minutes to save our European adventure hopes. And we have a free kick inside the 50. Delight is up, and he should have done better. He couldn't get over the ball in, and heads over the crossbar from about 8 yards. Right, so let's pause this and get some changes. So what would we best be doing here? Shall we get Sherney on or Kluivert? I think we'll get Kluivert on up front. He's not particularly good at any of these roles. He's better out wide. And again, it's not really what we wanted. So I think what we'll do is let's probably do something like that. It's not really very balanced, but we'll give it a go. And I think what we'll do is we'll get him on as well. Get Oriula on as well, because he's pretty good at being a supportive wing back, and I think although there's a bit of an absence in shape there, he'll hopefully be able to get out there and push on a little bit. So we'll play it just a tad wider. We'll still keep it fairly narrow so we don't isolate those men. Let's confirm those changes. So it's the last roll of the dice. I think we've been better in this game. Still not good enough as we go into the last 15 minutes. We're approaching a time when we need to go overloading. Let's get Ziyech on, probably for De Jong, and stick him out right. So effectively we return to what we were in the first game. But yeah, I really don't know. We're going to have to go attacking now because we've got so little time. It just feels a bit like a damp squib to go out to that one goal. I mean, admittedly, they should have scored more, and we haven't really been able to fashion a chance of any note unless we get something in the last minute. Here's another free kick. We've got a penalty in the 89th minute of the game. Michael Oliver in charge, the English Premier League referee, making the decision, and Huntelaar will step up. Will he be able to get his first goal back at the club? First official goal. Huntelaar steps up and he slots it home. So we do have a lifeline. We're back in the tie. And do we deserve it? I think on the game we probably do, but we haven't really created anything of real note. It's a good penalty, really. Crashed home beyond the goalkeeper. And we have a highlight straight from kickoff. So are we just going to see... I mean, if we score, we win. If we concede, we lose. Van der Beek picks it out. Kluivert, what an end to the game this could be. Sint-Graven gives it to Ziyech. He's moving into the right flank. He skips round one challenge. Where's he going? Sint-Graven's there. He's got a man out left. Huntelaar finds him. It's Dykes. Crosses. Huntelaar scores. And in the last 2 minutes of the game, we've turned it right around. Let's pause for a moment and get these tactics changed. We need to contain now. Let's go on to a counter system. Oh, whatever we've done, we changed it well. What a comeback this has been. Although I'm not sure what we did to encourage the comeback. Just that penalty award has really just encouraged us to get forward. Dykes great ball in, and Huntelaar crashes the ball home low past the goalkeeper, and we take a 2-1 lead. Just 3 minutes of added on time, and that's going to be game, is it? I say 3 minutes of added on time. We played an extra 3 on top of that for no apparent reason. But that should be game. We'll qualify for the Champions League group stages out of nowhere. We do indeed. Fantastic stuff. So, all in all, a great comeback. And hopefully that really does set us well on the way for the rest of the season in terms of the squad harmony and the squad positivity. Oh, that's really encouraged me after that dreadful first leg that you all witnessed in episode 2. Ooh, fantastic. Oh, and there's a few esteemed achievements that aren't on screen. Clean sheet, first victory. Lovely stuff. Didn't get it the first time of asking, but we overturned that first leg deficit. And indeed, we qualified. Oh, no, we got another playoff. Excuse me. So that wasn't even the hardest thing. I misunderstood. Got the best place playoff. So we've got another game to go through. And hopefully we'll meet whoever we play in the next qualifier. Oh, I don't know when that draw is going to be. Will it tell me? Oh, it's in 2 days. So stick with me, and we'll see if we can get that cup draw. Okay then, so here we are for the draw then. This is the best place playoff, so this is the one. This is the final leg, and we are seeded, which means we'll face one of Victoria Plzen, CSKA Moscow, Club Brugge, Sporting, and Hoffenheim. So out of those, really, you've got to say Club Brugge is probably the weaker of the sides. Sporting as well, maybe, but they're always a danger. So let's see. We're not first out. We're going to be home team for the second leg, I believe, which will be good. And we get Victoria Plzen. That's not a bad draw, in fairness. Czech Republic, I think we can take them. I think, with all due respect, Nice are a better team than Plzen, so we should be able to take those out. Liverpool play Club Brugge. Napoli take on Moscow. Sporting play Sevilla. And Hoffenheim will take on Kiev. So that's not too bad. When do we face them? I need to find the calendar. Oh, it's a busy old time, isn't it? I think what we'll do is I will return for the second leg at the Plzen game. So you'll have to keep an eye on the Twitter. Do follow me at Knock It Wide on Twitter to get the scoreline. I'll give you the scoreline of the first game so you'll know if we're actually in it still for the return leg, and then you can make your choice. But please do leave a like on the video for today's episode. That comeback's got to be worth watching, hasn't it? Last 2 minutes of the game, we look dead and buried. But please do leave a like, subscribe for far more FM18 content coming very soon. And, well, here's to the Ajax. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.